Welcome to How to Get the F Out of Depression. I called my channel that because it seems like there's so many people dealing with mental health issues, with anxiety and depression these days, that I really wanted to grab people's attention and have that be a core focus of this channel. It is not the only thing that I'll be focusing on. I'm going to be focusing hugely on self-love, on acting positively and healthy, making the right choices for yourself and for your life, and that involves spiritual choices, emotional choices, and physical choices, such as eating healthy, exercising. So I'm basically here to share my journey. I've struggled with depression and anxiety probably my whole life, especially in the last 10 years. I've been on medication for about 10, 11 years, and it's just gotten progressively worse. And I think the reason for that is that I haven't really faced my own demons until recently, until the last year or so. It took a huge life change and sort of a crumbling of my world to face that stuff. So, so that's what this content of this channel is going to be. So I kind of just wanted to go through the top 6 things that I think are important to keep in mind if you're struggling with depression or anxiety or what have you. Number 1, be honest with yourself. Our society's kind of constructed to not be here and here a lot of the time. And when you are here, you're not really thinking about who you are, what you need to work on, your strengths and your weaknesses. You're kind of there's just a whole bunch of crap going around in here. That's our stories, our negative biases, our worries, fears, doubts. It's not really any of the good stuff. And so I encourage you to just be honest with where you're at in life. If you're in an extreme place of feeling suicidal every day, be honest with yourself. Be like, shit, this is where I am. It's okay. Don't go out and do something. But I've been there before. I have, truly. And look at me now. I'm posting things on YouTube. I'm positive and happy, and I'm going out there to try to get a great life and love myself. So just be honest with where you are. Be honest about yourself, and be honest with what you need to work on. And also be honest with the good things that you bring, your qualities. You're a beautiful human being. I guarantee you affect some people positively in life, even if you don't think you do. So that's number 1. Number 2, there are no quick fixes, even with medication. Medications take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to take effect, and even then, they're not going to fix everything. They're not going to fix the root cause. Yes, it is possible you have a chemical imbalance. That's only a theory after all, but it's a very good theory. But they're not a silver bullet. No medication is. You need to do the work. Here and here. You gotta do it. Otherwise, you're just putting on a band-aid there, and a few years may go by, you'll feel fantastic, and then something's gonna go wrong. And you're gonna be faced with yourself. All this stuff you've been hiding from or not addressing. The baggage that we all carry with us, no matter who we are. Number 3, everything you're feeling is normal. There's nothing wrong with you. We all go through this crap sometimes in our lives. Maybe it's a temporary depression, something happened, you lost a job, you lost a family member, you lost a relationship, you hurt yourself, you got in an accident, whatever it may be. We all go through bouts of depression. That is human nature. I've had friends that are like, man, I thought about going on antidepressants. I get depressed sometimes. Of course you do. You're human. Okay? So just embrace that. No, there's nothing wrong with you. No matter how screwed up you feel or screwed up you think your thoughts are, it's normal. And I probably have been there. So I encourage you to reach out. You can ask me anything, message me, and I will be forthcoming and open and honest with you. That's why I'm here. Okay? Number 4, there's always a root cause. When I say that, I mean, usually there's something in your childhood probably that contributed to your train of thought, the way you think about yourself, your self-concept, the stories that we carry around that are usually not true, which contributed to the anxiety, the depression. Or maybe it happened recently. Say you got fired, and then you create this story that I'm worthless. I'm not lovable, I'm not good enough, and eventually you become depressed. You know, or maybe someone broke up with you and the same thing happens. I'm nothing without that person. I've been there before. Horrible. So you got to look at what's really going on underneath. What is that root cause? It could be a chemical imbalance. Yes, absolutely, that is possible, in which medications and healthy eating and a change of lifestyle could help. But usually there's something psychological. So look at that, delve into that. Don't be afraid of your feelings. They are normal, and you're in control of that. Okay, feelings, they never hurt you. They can't do anything to you. They're just feelings. And number 4, that actually brings me to number 5. Depression, in my view, it's just my view, I'm just a guy, but depression is a state of being. It's not an illness or a disease. You're not sick. You got a thing. You know? I mean, yes, it's called mental illness, but I don't see it as a disease. I see it as a state of being that we get into, an energetic way of being, a mindset, a pessimistic, usually, way of thinking, where we're not thinking positively about ourselves, the world, or anything in it, or the people around us. So, I don't know, just contemplate that for a while. That it's not a disease. You're not sick. It's a mind state, and it's been compared to diabetes. You know, like you give a diabetic insulin just like you give someone with mental health issues medication. But I just want to shift that paradigm to it being a mind state, because I think if you can make that switch, then you have a better chance of changing it. Instead of just being, I am depressed, this is who I am. You know, I'm not well. You're well. You're fine, unless you're schizophrenic or extremely bipolar, in which you really do need medication, and that will make you normal again, allow you to just function properly. Number 6, have faith. I didn't have that for a long time. I used to just think, well, I'm going to be like this forever. And recently I started I started rewiring my brain. Audio affirmations that I record myself, written affirmations. You know, I love myself, I am lovable, I'm enough, I am worthy, whatever it may be, whatever you want to feel. And I'm changing the way I think and feel. You know, this is like the 5th day in a row of me waking up feeling positive and feeling self-love. That's because I am changing things, and I'm having the faith that I can change things, and I will get better. So I don't want to ramble on anymore. Those were the top things that I think are important to remember. Gonna be a lot of content on my channel. Like I said, self-love, just being open, knowing yourself, bettering yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and we're gonna delve into a lot of cool issues. So please share this if you think yourself or anyone would benefit from it. Nothing's off limits, and I'm here to chat, I'm here to listen. All right. Peace and love, everyone.